Hi guys, FrostFangs here, back with another Paladins video. Only playing some Barik today, of course, a classic champion, one that I don't think gets enough love for how solid he is at the moment and has been for a little while now. I don't know exactly why that is, if it's just because he's kind of boring because he's been around for so long, or if people just don't like him for a different reason. I'm not sure. I've got 3 different builds from here, but there's nothing really new for me to talk about. We've got extra health, healing near the turret, reset. The other one is more focused around the F. I'll try and play with both. And this one has even more duration but less health. I will say that I personally like him a decent amount. I'd always put him somewhere around a B for as long as I can remember. He's never really been above that or below, and I think that's part of the reason why maybe he gets lost in the champions list, is because most people, I would guess, put him around a B. But for game 1, we're on Siege, Splitstone Quarry. We've got Alex, Grover, Furia and Victor versus Canessa, Fernando, Fora, Genos and Sky. I feel like pretty much all of the matchups for Barik end up being roughly fine, also kind of B tiers. None that I can think of that are crazy good for him or crazy bad for him, really. He does fine most of the time. There are a few damages and flanks and healers that make it kind of tough, but yeah, front lines are not so much. We're going to go for Tinkerin. And I think just the standard setup here, I'm going to go for Wrecker to try and help out the team with the Fernando. But Death Hastens, Ram Up, Blooming, Exterminate, Shrapnel, Debilitate, Luminary, Relentless, Scorch, and Reposition. I feel like our damage compared to a Scorch Fernando is a maybe low, but I could also be wrong with that. Our damage output, especially with Tinkerin, is pretty good. Let's get just up close to the Fernando and get rid of him. There's a Sky here somewhere. Don't know what I'm doing here, but Canessa's just up there. Grover rooted her. She's still up. We're going to push up here. Yeah, Grover's got her cleared. That worked. I'm going to drop a little turret. It's kind of crazy how effectively you zone with Barik, and I never see people do it, like just dropping your turrets in annoying places and your shield, and yeah, all your kit is pretty damn good at keeping people away. Do have to say my damage in this one's been kind of bad so far. You have to lock in a little bit if you're going to try and run Tinkerin. Let's get in here on the Fernando. He's actually kind of out. If we can get one more hit, there we go. Hello, Sky. The self-heal here has been massive, but the healers have been huge as well. We're fine. I think that's going to be the 1-0. I feel like I need to lock in though, because if I'm playing this like awkwardly, it's just not going to work. I should have gone for the other talent if I was going to, be rough game 1. Big damage there though. His range is really good with this setup. Again, we can zone them pretty effectively here. I'm just going to chill in this for a second and not finish off the Canessa because I missed. There's a shield. I was just going to use the F again. I thought I was going to be able to walk to the other side. Definitely going for armor plating here. Wrecker, I don't think I actually really need that much because Fernando's shield has not been that annoying. Hello, Sky. Yeah, definitely just need the damage reduction. She's gone. Do feel like Wrecker's going to help in this one, but I don't know if I should have grabbed it this early. Canessa is not gone. She's on like 2 health. If my range was a little bit better, she'd be out there. Hello, Genos. There's some shots on him here. Can we finish him off? I guess I just push aggressively. Right, we do have the ultimate up. I'll reload. Yeah, Genos is still here. The Grover's playing like a flanker. It's kind of working there. Fernando's going in the back a lot. This is a bit of a weird game, to be honest. We'll just keep jumping around, getting shots. I tried to F the cripple there, kind of screw me. There's an F. Pop the ult just to hold it down a little bit here, but I don't know what the team's doing. These guys are all just kind of lingering in the middle, not really pushing up. There's a Q that's pushing on the Genos. I don't have the F up here, so that was kind of bad, but he's scared away. There's a shield. I think I blocked. It'd be kind of cool if you had like ammo gel on the shield or something. He's grabbing me. That's fine. Fernando is nearly gone. Canessa's up top, hip firing me. Don't know what's going on in this one. It's a very weird game. Genos ulted. I actually got the Grover with that. I'm not going to be able to touch this point. It's going to be over here. But there we go. 1-1. I don't know what to go for item-wise here. I feel like Chronos would be the sensible option. I don't know what else really would be the thing to go for. Life Rip could kind of work, but I'm not landing enough on my weapon shots for that to be the play. I could get Veteran. I think armor plating, I don't really need the one that reduces like ability damage, other than just for the Fernando, really. And I guess the Sky, I guess we grab, yeah, the other one. The Fernando's in the back again. I need to be better with my turrets for sure. I also need to focus him down. I just got crippled out of my F. He's not out. We got one more bit of movement. Sky's kind of shredding us a bit. Lex ulted. Canessa's also ulting. Don't know what I'm doing here, but just F out of that. Sure. We'll say the team's been doing work with the heals, but there goes the Fernando shield. I'm going to try and keep the Canessa away. I've been doing that sort of like without even really thinking, but yeah, me hitting the Canessa is kind of worth. The Sky's ulting. That's a Fernando ult. I don't know who got that out. Sky's gone. I'm just trying my best to be annoying for the damages and the flankers. I'm not really like hitting the Fernando much, but I think I should. That was what I was saying earlier, is I really should be hitting him, especially with the wreck here. Should be going through that shield. There we go. Victor ulted. That's the overtime trigger from Summon. We got some hits on the Genos. That's going to be the cap. Why haven't we scored it yet? What triggered overtime again? Did Sky just like touch it for half a second? She's gone. The overtime trigger sometimes just works weird, but drop a turret here again. Push up on the Genos. Him grabbing me really hasn't been a problem because no one on the team pays any attention when he does it. I just kind of sit there for free other than the Canessa, and then I can F out of it anyway. Shots here on the Fernando. I feel like I can actually duel him really well. I didn't think about it, but yeah, Barik's matchup versus Fernando is kind of good. The whole team's gone though. Yeah, the Genos just got 3 of them with the ultimate. What is happening in this game? Get rid of the Genos here. Lex just put in work. There we go. I finished off armor plating is what I was trying to say and got a bit more nimble. Nimble here is pretty damn useful, but mainly the damage reduction. Armor plating is just huge, but we do need to get the damage reduction for abilities too. Hello, Kinessa. Is she going to teleport away? Hello, Sky. Shield. She's on like nothing. My aim has been so scuffed in this one. There's a Q. I think I'm dead. Never mind. Kinessa dropped down. There's an F. Again, we don't even have the F set up, and that was enough to keep me up. Thanks, Grover, for the ult. Sometimes these plays work and we shred through them, and other times I'm just kind of like on my own and everybody's out. We're going to help the, Grover here pop the shield, as if that's doing anything. She ulted and didn't even hit the Grover. She hit the legs. That's a Fury ult. 780 hits are kind of insane. 960 with a Wrecker. He's pushing in, trying to make sure that at least if the Fury dies, we get rid of the Fernando. Don't know if it matters. I can't do commentary because I'm just trying to keep up with the actual game. I feel like I'm running slow today. That's a Sky. Okay, there's a shield. We dodged it again. That's like the 5th time Sky has ulted. I've barely even noticed her damage on me, to be honest. I'm going to go in. I was just about to try and make like an ult play. Victor did instead. We'll pop it now instead. As Fernando runs in, I can't really make words. I come out today. There's a shield. I'm somehow not dead. The team here is really putting in work with these heals. Like I've said already, Vex ulting, got rid of 2. I don't even know how he got the 4 there. Does seem like we might make it. I'm trying to snipe out the little Kinessa mines whenever I can, because it's just 1 tap, and our damage in this one, if I'm actually landing my shots, is kind of huge. That Fernando somehow got stunned. Got rid of Fernando's shield. I think this is over though. I don't see us getting it without these guys. Fernando ulted. I'm just gonna, I think die. But we're going for Arcane Warding here. I feel like I need it because of the Sky, even though she's not poison bolting me that much. It will help, and especially the Fireball from the Fernando. But armor plating is pretty much a default grab whenever you're playing a tank, and here it's massive. Do feel like I maybe should have grabbed Rejuvenate or Chronos instead of like Wrecker, because it hasn't been that big here. The Fernando really hasn't been shielding very much. He's been actually playing like a flanker, so that's why it hasn't really helped. I'm going to run around here and actually, flank the flanking Fernando. He's gone. I'm maybe dead. Actually managed to F into a wall. My brain is so lagged today. What is the Sky doing? She's gone. Okay, built-in Illuminate is really nice to have. I do feel like maybe it should ramp up over the course of a game though. Did see somebody said it in a comment not that long ago in a video. I can't remember who it was, or else I'd actually specifically shout you out. But yeah, that's kind of a good idea of like, instead of Illuminate always being built in max, it ramps up like Cauterize. Don't know if that's actually a good idea or not. I just would be interested to see how that would actually play in like matches. Maybe be a bad idea though, because flankers don't necessarily need to get weaker over a game. Am I dead here? That was really bad for me. I played that really not well. But all 3 of them were hitting me. They're all running around left, even though I went back this way. Hello, Fernando. There's a shield. Yeah, I'm going to F out of that. Fury ulted. Do have my ult up here in a sec, which would be kind of massive. We've got big heals there from the team. I'm just going to jump on and not ult, because I don't need to just yet. Lex got rid of 2. His ults have been on point. Now we pop it. Sky ulted. Okay, we need to dodge for a second. There we go. Now we get back on. There's the shield. Grover's ulting. There's another F trying to get out of the Cauterize. I think I'm dead though. Don't think I played very well there in that last one, but to be honest, it's kind of tough in some of these fights when I pop my ult down and Sky instantly pops hers to kind of counter me. That Fernando is so low. Our damage output's been really good. Just as a tank, I don't know if I played particularly well. I have annoyed the Kinessa a lot. They're getting rid of the Kinessa. I'm going to run back in. There's a Q and a shield. I'm in a really, really weird spot here. I don't really know what I should do other than try and get rid of the Fernando whilst also healing from our turrets. There we go. Sky's in spawn. She should have been kind of free. I don't know where everybody else is. Hello, Genos. Why aren't they on the point? What's going on here? I don't have my shield, which I can't deploy because I'm not near the ground. Don't know if this is actually like a play. I don't know if I'd do it on any other tank, but here with Barik, it kind of makes sense. I'm just like throwing out 600s, throwing down the turrets, getting hits, try and tank here for the freaking Victor. Everybody's going to die here. This is going to be the 2-4, I think. Sky ulted. The indicator on that was so slow. I knew it was behind me, but I can't juke anyway. Did realize very early there, before the Sky even ulted, that that was going to be the end of that fight. I'm going to go in here and pop the ultimate. That's all I really can do. Fury's ulting too. I need to make sure I'm near the point though. Fernando's ulting. I'm going to wait for my right click just because we don't need to use it just yet. Get rid of the Genos maybe. He's low. He's actually not out because of that Fernando shield which blocked it. I think we have recovered it though. Yeah, we've definitely held it here. Nice. 4 is still up. Why is everybody in this game playing so awkward? Either that or I'm just not paying enough attention. Feels like so many times in this one, my team and their team have been really out of place, playing really strange. I'm going to throw my turrets up here and not play like I did every other round. I'm going to try and cover the team from the Fernando because I feel like he's just a bit of a menace here. He's on the bottom. And maybe just try and duel the Kinessa a little bit. We'll throw a shield up. There is his ultimate, but he's also been like way out of position and he's not really been punished for it. Kinessa's not gone, but the Fernando is. Let's get rid of the Sky here. I am so slow and she is very fast. She's playing very strange. Like I said, a few people are in this one. We have the shield up in a second. I'm kind of scared though. Grover coming in here to give me a hand. Where is the Sky? Just about finished off. Can we get rid of the Genos here? Somebody knocked me. He is not gone. He's on like 2 health here. Genos is gone, but Fernando's still up. There's a shield. That is not where I wanted to put it, but he's gone. I don't have any of my kit. The F reset, but it was too late. I think it might be 3-4. I don't know when the team's even dying in some of these fights. Like I said, both sides are playing really strange. It's kind of hard to keep track of what's going on. The positioning is just all over the place in this one. Sky ultimate, when is the indicator going to show? I just didn't. It's over. I'm going to run and touch it anyway, but yeah, it is not going to happen here. There's a shield. I wouldn't be surprised if nobody even runs in. Fury is here. Yeah, that's going to be the 3-4. They deserve the win. They played better than our team, I think. But I don't know if I would say they played well. They also just played super messy. I don't know if it's just because I'm on Barik there, but there were so many fights where I could see people were just super free. like the generals would be out of place, the Sky would be out of place, the Fernando would go in super aggressively and not really be punished that much. Fury did fine, Victor did fine, Lex did fine, so did Grover. He healed actually for a ton there. Like, I definitely noticed the team, but everyone was playing kind of strange. Our damage there was massive, by the way. I didn't realize we had that much. 126k is huge. That's pretty much the same as the Kinessa there. I was definitely trying to annoy the Kinessa because I went for Tinkerin. I thought I might as well try and show that off and hit the squishies a ton, which I did definitely do, and that damage is really quite high considering how little I was firing into the Fernando. But maybe I should have done that to help out the team, but I would have definitely done that way more if I didn't go for the talent. It's kind of hard for me to put into words what that game was. Hopefully it came across in the video. Anyway, for game 2, Onslaught Primal Court, shouts out to our series. We've got a Ying, Amani, and Kazumi. Much better match here for not going for Tinkerin, so I'm glad I did it in game 1. We'll probably run the fire ult thing, even though I don't like that talent that much. We've got Empowered Curse, Soul Collector, Spinning Ice, Life Exchange. Where am I going? I thought it was on the other side. Then Life Exchange again, Boom Boom, Pluck, and Heroism. I completely switched up though and went for Forgefire, and then also going for like the F setup. Don't know what I'm doing here, but yeah, the Ying decoys are kind of annoying for our turrets. I never even really thought about that, but these, you know, not recently because I guess I don't play that much back, like I said. Shots here on the Makoa. I guess we're pushing on him here. He's kind of low. Am I dead? Can I get the F reset? There we go. Can we get down? Ceres with the heal. I have the ult up here, but it's not really going to do much. I do have to give props to the team. Those guys kept me up. I'm going to throw the ult, and then a normal turret too. The ult turret is going to get cleared probably really fast. There goes the Victor. I'm pretty sure the animation on the fire turret is actually bugged, so that's kind of a shame because it makes it way more obvious and people aren't just going to accidentally like get kind of close to it. There's a shield. I knew he was going to hook. We're going to F over here. I want to drop a thanks to the team. These guys are putting in work with the heals. Damage output on our side's actually been pretty good too. Victor's going for the ult. There goes the Ying in a second. Let's push in on her here. The extra duration kind of clutch. We actually managed to get away from the ult there from the Victor. There's our ultimate. I'm dead. F reset. That's not going to be enough to save me. I think I'm still gone. Did get some armor plating and some rejuvenate shots there on the Victor. Even like without tinkering, your range is pretty solid. Hello, Emoji. I don't know really where to place myself. I'm just trying to hold down the point, but the teams in this one have been kind of strange. Hello, Victor. That's also Makoa. I'm going to run now. We distracted the Amani Dragon a little bit. He went for the hook, but missed. I'm going to throw the ult down here just to hold them away a little bit. Doesn't really feel very strong. I do hope they do something with this talent because compared to the other two, it does not feel great. Headshots, though, with freaking Barik here hit for 750. Don't know if our ultimate's even done anything in this one. I would like to see Forgefire maybe just be turned into your normal turrets being a little bit different. Like maybe your normal turrets just have fire breath and your ultimate is, you know, the same, but I never really like, you know, talents that change out ultimates. I'd much rather they change out base kits, and I think for Barik, you could do some really cool stuff with his turret to really make him more of a turret character, and I think that's what Forgefire is trying to do. It just doesn't really effectively do it. I'm going to get more chronos anyway because I feel like my normal turrets are actually kind of strong and the shield is too. Drop the ult down here, maybe we can lead somebody into it. Hello, Lex. Try and fight me here next to the turret, or it's going to ult me. I think that shows you the difference of the ultimate power here with Forgefire. I don't need to say anything. I'm just leaving it at that. I guess I should try and get rid of the Ying and play like a bit of a flank here because I think I need to. The team's just too busy dancing around in spawn. It's very scuffed. I'm going to F and maybe throw an ult down. Will that actually go down? It does. That's kind of a way to use it, I suppose. Turrets actually get some good damage there, but it's still nowhere near enough to, I think, be worth grabbing the talent. It's just a bit of a weird one. I don't know really why you'd grab a side grade to your ultimate instead of a weapon that is probably better in most cases, or just a buff to the right click. My damage output compared to other tanks is fine, but definitely nothing crazy. Moji's ulting in the corner. Nope, not Moji. That was Amani, but Moji did ult. I got so distracted there. The Ceres has done work on the heals, but aside from that, I don't know what else I could really tell you. I'm just going to keep dancing around here. My turret is firing into the Ying decoy. I guess Ying does really counter this setup specifically. I didn't think about it, but yeah, the decoys are super annoying here, even more so with the talent. We'll shield and just dance around a little bit. I feel like I've done my job here on Barik for sure. Got like 4 turrets down here and Makoa can just ult and swipe them away. That again is just a fantastic showcase for Forgefire not really being the play. Q here, jump on the Ying a little bit, get some shots. I feel like we can actually kind of clear her here. We'll F, push in, finish her off. She's on like 2 health. She's also on a 15 streak. I feel like I personally need to stop this. Ying, please stop. Oh my god, she's actually doing the juke with the little decoys. That's so annoying, but luckily Amani's got me covered. I feel like I had to make it my personal mission to get rid of the Ying playing as a Barik here. Let's F and go over this way. Moji's gone. The turrets, like the default ones, have been putting in work. So, you know, normal Barik is effective. I will say when I drop my Q down versus the Ying dropping her Q down, the power levels feel very different. Let's get on the Victor here a little bit. There's a F. I cannot clear him, I don't think, when the Ying's healing. He's ulting again. There's an F, and that did just about keep us alive until I died anyway. Ying is, of course, very strong at the moment, whereas Barik also is strong. Not as strong as Ying, I don't think I would say. But Forgefire makes him feel way less powerful than he does with Tinkerin or the other setups, so I really wouldn't recommend this talent. Although, if you do love it, definitely let me know. Stats-wise in that one, we did fine. Objective time is solid, so is the damage. That's highest that game, actually, other than the Victor by a little bit. Pretty much everybody there did alright. Ying actually has more heals than I thought she did there. Barik is in a pretty decent spot in my personal tier list, but also I would say meta-wise, he's definitely not at like an S tier, I don't think, unless, again, you're super good with him. I can see him being S tier for some people, because I've gone against my fair share of super annoying Bariks, just not for a really long time. I haven't seen people play well with Barik in what feels like ages, but he definitely is a classic champion. That's pretty much where I'm going to leave it. Thank you so much for watching. Do a like if you've enjoyed. Definitely let me know what you want to see me next. I'll see you guys all very, very soon. And as always, stay frosty.